to our channel. In today's episode, we're going to talk about what do you do whilst you're waiting for your kit to arrive. So if you're a brand new representative, this is basically what you're doing whilst you wait for your kit to arrive, because there is so much to be doing in the meantime. So Lisa, you're going to take us through what we also get when we first sign up as a representative.
So when you sign up as a representative, Avon like you to choose one of two kits. So your kit's on the way. So what can you do? The first thing you can do is download an app called Avon On. You'll have been given a representative number and you'll have set your password up. So you can log into that and it's amazing. It does so much. One of the things that it does give you straight away is it does give you this facility here for a digital brochure. So there's a little purple arrow on there. You might have to go through a little bit of a process for setting this up, but I just want to show you what the digital brochure looks like. Now, it might be back to front, but it might not be. So the digital brochure, let me accept the cookies, bear with. Okay, so the digital brochure updates every Tuesday. So we get a new cover and sometimes things get moved around a little bit in it. But this is pretty much the same as the paper brochure. And basically your customers can flick through. It will say they're shopping and it'll say your name on it as well. So there's a little bit of a guide to setting up this, but it's really simple. So as soon as you've got this set up with your link on, with your name on rather, you just can send this to your friends, family, customers, whoever you want to send it to, and then they can just look through this and they can tap on the products. So I'm just going to find something there. So we've got the lip oils. So if we click on that basket, it'll open up another page, and basically whatever they choose to just put in the basket all the way to the end, and there's a cart, a shopping cart, and they can just check out like they would on a normal website. So the only thing you'll see in the digital brochure is pretty much the same as what is in the paper brochure. There are a couple of other brochures. So we've got little bonus brochures, sample brochures. So that is the first thing that you have. The other thing that you also get is your own website. And again, there's a little bit of a process to setting that up. It's very simple. And when you send that link out, it will have, there's my name on the top there, and it will have your name on it. You send that link to people, they shop, and you still get the same amount of commission whether you send digital links, digital shop, or brochures, which is where you're going to take over now. So the first two things that you can do to get set up straight away is your digital website and your website and your digital brochure. Those are the first two things.
Yeah, and just to say as well, those links, once you've set them up, will never change. So the content might change on them, but the actual link itself never changes. So you could send that link out to your friends and family who maybe don't live near you, who want to still support you by ordering through you, and that link will never change. The content, as I say, might change on it, like the order, like Lisa says, but the link will never change, which is absolutely fab news. Right. So yeah, next up, start telling people you've just become an Avon representative, you're waiting for your kit to arrive, and share the link that you have just created, whether it be for the website or your digital brochure. And like I say, that link never changes. So even you can post on social medias or what have you, or you can send it via text, email. It doesn't matter what platform you send it on, because the link never changes. Just share with people who you know far and wide. So yeah, that would be definitely a big top tip for me. Telling
people. You can also make it into a QR code, because you can type in free QR code finder, can't you, on Google, and make a QR code. So if you're working in a busy office, you can make yourself a poster, put it up on the wall, people can scan that, takes them straight to either your shop or your website. So there is two that they are different. One is a website which we call Shop with My Rep, and the other one is the digital brochure. So sometimes when your mentor is talking to you, they might refer to, oh, log in to Shop with My Rep. So that is kind of like the big website, and that's where you've got all your back office and everything all stored in there. So yeah, it's there's a lot given to you, really, isn't there, with all of
Yeah,
this?
an awful lot.
Lovely. So also telling people, you said tell people, it's great. So we have at the end of our fingertips phones and social media, and social media wants us to be social. So think about where you would like to talk about your business. If you want to be more selling online, then we have to be a little bit social savvy. Whether that is, you might already be, you might already have a decent following. Well, you might not be, but you might like to learn. So there is just so much to think about. So many people now are coming away, I feel, from groups and pages and using their profile a lot as influencing, the whole attraction marketing. I never really posted much on my profile, and it's not all about posting everything all about sell, sell, sell. It's just about raising awareness, talking to people about what you're doing. So think about, do you want to use your profile? Are you going to set up a group, a page? Are you going to be on Instagram? If you've already got Instagram, you're going to have a separate one. Are you going to blend it all in? Are you going to be on TikTok? Are you going to talk about it on LinkedIn, X? There's so many different places. And wherever you first start off, I think Facebook's probably the easiest one to start off.
Yeah.
And just make sure you go into your biography, your bio, and put those links in. So we've created our shop link and our digital link. Pop them in your bio, and it's the same even on Instagram. And if you feel like, oh, there's quite a lot of links here, you can set up a link tree, which we can talk about in another episode. But Linktree just allows you to put multiple links on. We've both got Linktree, haven't we? So if you want to go to our
Yeah, and it's
profile,
totally free as well. You can pay for a bit of it, more of a premium version of it. But I mean, I personally have the free version. And it's great because you can put a link to your social media. So say, for instance, you're sharing on Facebook, but you want people to follow you on Instagram or what have you. You can share the link to your Instagram, or you can, like Lisa says, link it to your website, link it to your digital brochure, and go from there.
Yeah, so there's quite a lot to think about with socials, but that's something you can get done, pretty quick the same day. So yeah, make sure you maximize your social media. That's what it's there for. And you don't have to be posting everything. There's a way to be social on social media without everybody knowing what you've had for your tea, or what your kids do for a living, or where you've been. You can pretty much put what you want on there. So yeah, I'd highly recommend socials.
Absolutely. And going back to the telling people that you have become a representative, we have done an episode previously called the Who Do You Know list, and this is an absolutely fantastic place to start. So go and have a check out of those. There's two videos actually. There's one about the Who Do You Know list, and then there's the other side of it, which is places that you can leave a book in a public place. So go and check those videos out. We will pop a link to those videos in the comment below. But what I would do as well personally is start reaching out to businesses and say, hello, my name is such and such. I've just become a representative. I was just wondering, when my kit arrives, would I be able to leave a couple of brochures in your business? And like I say, go and check out the videos as we talk about that more in detail. And the other thing that you have full access to as well when you become a representative is something called the Training Academy. So this is absolutely fantastic. You will never get to the end of it, but you can, because there is so much training on there. It is one of the reasons why I personally joined Avon, because of the amount of training we get. It is absolutely fantastic. So you can search for what you want to look for. So if you, for instance, want to learn about the products more, you can just type in the product that you want to find out more and things like that too. There's graphics on there. There is training about what to and how to post on social media. So there's all sorts. So the Training Academy is there. You'd have full access to it straight away. You do that in your own time. There's no deadlines. You don't have anything time against you in any sort of way. We also do something called a certified beauty advisor course, which I'm sure we will come on to in another episode as well, which you can start as well. So that would mean that you are an accredited certified beauty advisor at the end of that course. And again, there is no time restraint on that. You do it in your own time. So when I personally did it, I just did a bit of 10 minutes a day because that is all I had at the time. So that is another fantastic thing to be able to start. But please don't feel like overwhelmed, because there is so much on there. Just take it step by step slowly.
Yeah, the certified beauty advisor is a really great course, and it doesn't just stop there. You know, we've just been accepted on the first cohort of the skincare expert course. So they're always up to date with the latest training. Now, I'm a retired beautician. I trained with a very big skincare brand for years, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, this training is far superior. There's so much more training, so much more in depth. You know, you can, like you say, you can go in and do it that suits you. You know, you've got children, you're doing it around your kids. Everyone is different. And also the thing I love about it is it tells you how many percent that it's complete by. So it was 50% complete. And they make it as easy as possible for you. They really do. There's different levels that you can do it as well.
And then when you've finished one section as well, it comes up with like a tick across this sheet as well. So you can absolutely go back into it, no problem at all. But if you're doing like a topic and you are only you only have time to do a certain section of that topic that evening, when you come back on the following day or next time, it'll show what you've read and where you can take off again, which is really, really handy. I find that really, really useful. So yeah, it's the training academy is endless, and new items and up-to-date things are always being added onto it pretty much on a daily basis, isn't it? So,
and every month we have like a fresh new toolkit of products that, you know, that things might have been refreshed, and there's always something going on. If you want it, if you want to learn, if you love learning, then it's incredible for you. There's always motivational days going on and videos being uploaded about so many different topics, not just the products, but, you know, digital savvy, and, you know, Instagram and TikTok, and there's quite a lot all the time going in there. And the other big thing as well is we have a really great Facebook group called the Avon Official Reps, and myself and Amy are what we call training ambassadors for the company, and we are 2 of 30 reps who started out in January. It's a role for 1 year, and we provide support to the Avon team with additional training. And really, you know, they don't tell us what we've got to do they? They kind of just say, you know, support and do and help, talk about what you do in your business, which is what we're trying to, you know, pull over onto this channel as well. So the Official Reps is brilliant. So many questions in there that you wouldn't realize, and things are really up to the minute. So if you've got a problem with something, normally someone's answering it really, really quickly. It's a positive, motivational space full of ideas, and I love it. It's really great. So, you know,
it's great. And one thing I would definitely say about there as well, because there's so many people on it, just try and search in the type bar first as to what you're looking for. So if you have a particular question that you haven't found on our YouTube the answer yet, because we're waiting to create that content or what have you, go onto the Official Reps page and go and search for it, because pretty much any questions that you might think of have already been answered. So search it in there, and then if for some reason you can't come across the answer, then post it as a question. You'll have to wait for admin to approve it, but that is not long at all, and then somebody will always come back with you with an answer once it's approved. So yeah, just try searching for it first though, because it is such a busy group. As I say, nigh on certainly at some point that question would have been asked at one point, so just search it.
Probably the day before. So for example, I'll give you an example of that. You know, if you're thinking of doing market stalls, then type in market stalls or events, and parties, and then search and just see what comes up, because we've talked loads about those in there, haven't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great place. So I think that's it really. There's loads there to be doing, isn't there?
Absolutely, absolutely. And from ordering your kit to actually it arriving, it's normally they put it out as an express delivery. So if it's placed if it's placed before 10 a.m. in the morning, it should come next day.
Yeah.
However, if you place after 10 a.m., it might come in a couple of days' time. So this is a relatively long list as to what you could be doing. Obviously, if you place it, say, on, for instance, a Saturday and it's a bank holiday Monday, you might not get it through to the Tuesday. So again, you have a little bit longer. But these are just some ideas that you can be doing in the meantime.
Yeah, and also if they meet us at an event, if we're at events and you come along and you join, or you're local to us, we've normally always got some spare order forms and a couple of books just to help get you started, so you can have a little flick through yourself, because sometimes that's just how it starts, isn't it? Giving a few books out
Absolutely.
here and there, and that's how it started with me. I wasn't really intending on doing this, and then the next thing, woo, here we go. So
Yeah, absolutely. And like I say, dive into the training academy. It's absolutely fantastic. That will keep you busy until your kit arrives alone. So yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, and we hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please give us a little like and subscribe, and we hope to see you on the next video, which is going to be about what to do when your kit does arrive. So yeah, thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.
Bye.